What's up YouTuber, welcome back, and on this video we are focusing on adjusting the color and getting and adding a couple of filters and adding a couple of filters on your video. So if guys you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, show me some love, subscribe, let's get the views, let's go straight to the top and be the master of your vlog, master your vlog, start editing vlogs, keep watching my videos a million times so that you can understand anything you see. If there's anything that you can understand, leave me a comment, I'll do that exactly how you want me to do it, and I'll try to explain it as slow, as much as precisely, making sure that you'll understand. I'm not sure if that does make sense, but I hope it does. So let's get in this video, guys. In this episode of the series or of this course, we are focusing on adjusting the color. We are focusing on adjusting the color. You want the color to be bright. So let's make an example with the video that we are currently on. So we can see the video is currently from this side. The video is a little bit white, a little bit brighter. When you come to this side, boom, the video is kind of dark. So how do we deal with this? Let me show you. You go straight to that FX here on the video side. Don't go to the audio side. You can just click there just to minimize it. You go straight to that side. Then you go to add effects, and this is what will appear. So after doing this, you stroll downwards, stroll down. So you come around this area. This area, they call it like a popular filter effects. This is the first thing that we'll be focusing on, getting your filters. But this is not a filter we'll be using, but I will show you how to use this filter. So let's go down. This is not what I would love to start with. Go down. Go down. So we are going to the color curve. So that's exactly what we'll love to, and we're using a color curve and color adjustments. So those are the two effects we'll be using. So I would love to start with color balance. So color balance is just like this draft. So what you do with this draft, you just click around this area, then that will appear. Then we push this one towards me, push it towards the right hand side. So you can see there's a little bit of a change there. So it's still loading. Then you can also click there, then it will create another dot from this area. You just click the line, then the dot will be created, okay. My laptop doing its thing. So you go straight to that dot, you push it backwards. So the aim of doing this is you want to have like a little bit of an S shaped, just like that, so because the reason the drive is like this, this does show you like your drive is too much on this side, which means it's too white. So it's too black, it's too dark. So this thing needs to be in between. So we can see like she's a little bit exposed. Then we take this, we push a little bit forward. We try to look here again. Okay, let's just try to take this, we push a little bit backwards. Okay, I do love it at that position. Then you can just click that minus button so that you can close. Then you click again there. Then we go to color adjustment. So color adjustment is just simply like boosting the color, making it to be more bright. So it's super bright. Let's go to the bright side. Let's go straight to the bright side. So the background is super bright, and this bright is not looking good. So let's go to default. So one thing that I'll advise, I love the gamma, because the gamma gave it that strong kind of a color. So we'll go to the contrast, then we'll try to decrease it a little bit. So that is the first thing that we will do. After doing that, we go to the brightness. We also decrease it a little bit. Okay, let me just try to fill the buttons. Let me just try to fill the buttons and put 100 here. So we have 10. Let's just put 50. Let's just put 5. So it's super dark, so let's put 6. So just try to bring it a little bit forward. So let's come to this side. Let's try to add 6 also. Let's just try to add 6. So it's getting more brighter and brighter. So I think from my point of view is much better. Okay, let me just go back here. Still way brighter. Then it's getting more light. So there's one thing that you need to notice. So sometimes, like for an example, this clip was super bright and here is super dark. So if something like this happens, the moment like you start to try to push it further and making it more bright, you may get overexposed. So the only thing you can do on this clip, you can try to you can try to bring it back by adding a loot. Try to make that the colors to be a little bit look the same. It won't be the same, but you're trying to emulate the color to look a little bit similar. So you go downwards, you go down until you find what's so called lookup table. So where do we find a lookup table? Let me go to all effects. Okay, this is a lookup table, color lookup table. So a color lookup table is simply like a loot. What does a loot does? A loot is just this filter which you put on your video, and your video will look similar to that. So let's use the loot pack. Let's use I want something like Spanish. Okay, we do have Spain, so we add this loot. So if you just leave your loot to be on top, it will be super white. So what you have to do is just to bring it back around 30, around 40, it will look like. So you add the same loot on your next video. You go to our loot. We're trying to add the same thing that we add previously, so I want my loot to be the last thing. You just drag it and put it straight to the end. That's how you make it like the last thing. Like the arrangement does matter, guys. The arrangement does matter. Click there, then you go straight to your span, loot. Spain loot. So for this one, just try decrease it. It don't have to be the same because the video like are not the same. Another video is more brighter than another one, so we try to decrease it. For this one, I'll allow to put around 35, around there. Okay, let's look. Still look kind of funny. Let's decrease it a little bit. I think from but it's still kind of funny, so let's decrease it a little bit. My laptop is kind of slow. There are a lot of software are running. What percentage is that? Okay, 33. I'm confident with 33, pretty confident. So let's see. It's still dark, but still dark, and yeah, it's still very, very, very dark. So if it's still very, very dark, that means you still have to go against again on your, not your loot, not your color curve. Still you have to go straight color adjustment. Try to add a little bit of a contrast. Just do it normally, don't just try to overdo it, because the person will be very, very white, and that will definitely have a couple of disadvantages. So one thing that I would love to say before like this episode ends, you, to be honest, you really don't need this step, this episode, because most of the vloggers, like, they are shooting using their phones. So which means their phones will shoot the videos on auto, which means it will do like the auto color itself. If you are using your phone, sometimes they are using cameras, and they are saying they set their cameras to auto level. So which means like it will do like the auto coloring, the auto color balance, auto everything. So you, just to be honest, you really don't need this episode, this step, but I just did it so that for people who are shooting on raw, to understand like some of the things like they need to check before like doing anything. And it is very, very important to take your time when you're doing this color adjustment thing. It is very, very important to take your time when you're doing it. Let me just put around 5 here, then let's go to 6 that side, 6.5, maybe a little bit better. And always try to make sure like the area like where you are shooting, the color is good. Just make sure the color is good, like the lighting is good, because if like the lighting is very bad, that's when like you'll come across what I am in right now, trying to fix the, and it's not easy. So guys, I believe that's the end of the tutorial. Please, this is the end of the episode. Please, if you love me to focus on anything else, or if you want me to go deep specifically on this video, season 2 of the episode will be available. Season 2 of this series will be available. Just let me know, everything, and on season 2 I'll try to deep and try to make sure you guys do understand whatever I'm saying. If you want me to explain anything further, let me know, and we'll be covering that straight on the next season, or even in the next video. So just leaving comments is very important. I'll reply you definitely. I'll also like give a couple of people like the shout out if like they did manage to watch all the series. So thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video.